Oh god. Ooh. Oh, I think it's something going on. I think I got some weird flu. Literally weird flu. Yes, we are back with another FGO Thirstday, and we're gonna start with Karna, aka Samboy. The guy that's always in a carnival, and he's a real carnival. And, yeah, he has the full carnal instincts, this guy. Ah, yes. And Samboy... He's a fancy dude. I didn't realize that he had spikes on his like lower legs there. Like shit, damn. And I actually do like the spear, because you know it have this round thing there that really, I mean, it's an obvious symbol to the sun and all that, which I think is really cool. Yeah, he's fancy. Oh, I like the spear. The spear is such a cool thing. Honestly, I will say, I don't really like this spear, this big one. I think it's... Yeah, I think it looks way too clunky. I think this is way cooler, actually, because I feel it's more stylish and all that. I mean, it's not the worst. It looks like, though, it kind of looks like something from Soul Calibur, you know? Nightmare, you know? It's having an eye like... Wow. And as well, I didn't know back in the days, I didn't know that the black on his skin is actually like, you know, actually just bare skin that have been burned. I didn't know that in the past. I just thought it was some sort of, you know, bodysuit he had. But apparently, ooh, that's fancy cape, man. I like that. True name Karna. Source Mahabharata. Hopefully I pronounced it somewhat right. Lawful good, 178 centimeters, 65 kilos. Also was Kentucky. Nice. Fate extra CCC. Nani, he appears there. I didn't know that. Strength B and insurance C. Oh, nay. American servants, like, instead of endurance, they have insurance. Like, okay, what is your insurance? I just have D. Ah, well, we can't insure you though. No. Agility A, Magic B, Luck. Oh, the famous Lancer luck there, eh? No Phantoms EX. Yes, that's juicy, man. Magic resistance negates spells with chant or 2 verse or less. Cannot defend against something more complex like a high magecraft or ritual curse. Something more complex like more words. No! However, this statement doesn't apply when he's under the effect of his golden armor noble phantasm. What? Riding A can freely control beasts and vehicles, except those under the Phantasmal Beast Divine Beast rank. Holy shit, you have reading. Riding A? Dude, when do we get Rider Karna? That would be cool. Divinity A, being the son of the sun god Surya, and having unified himself with him after death. Karna has the greatest divine spirit suitability. The divine spirit suitability works as a powerful defense against sun god heroic spirit with a divinity of B or lower. Dude, that's hot, man. That's hot. Personal skill. Discernment of the poor. A. That sounds like a poor skill. Insight that says that see through others' personality and attributes. Oh shit. He can't be deceived by verbal excuse and deceptions. Oh no. It displays the power to grasp others' nature, which Karna got because his status as a man with no family blessed him with the opportunity to question the lives and worth of the weak. Why does it feel like he's like a lie detector, and then he will bully me? No! I honestly didn't know he had that. Though honestly, it feels kind of shitty, because with opportunity to question the lives and the worth of the weak, like, okay, so if you're weak, you need to prove that you're worthy to be alive? That sounds like an awful ability, and he's supposed to be like the good guy. It would make more sense if it was about the strong, you know, the honesty and purity of their wills and all that, you know, because, you know, the strong. But no, it's only the weak. Like, I mean, imagine like using it on me, for example, because I'm a weak man. I mean, I don't have power, I don't have anything really, and he then like, I will question your life and your worth. Like, what? I'm just a random fucking bird, dude. Don't even mean your fucking psycho big ass things. Yeah, and I think this is pretty fun. I mean, I don't think necessarily, of course, make him a bad person. Obviously not, but I just think it's a very interesting thing. And also not to mention that people seem to think Karna is the more, you know, Queen Karna and Arjuna, all of that. That Karna is like, oh, this good guy, which he is for that matter. That what I've seen at least. But then he has a skill like this that is, sounds a little bit like sus to me, you know. Uncrowned Arms Master. Armed combat skills that weren't acknowledged by others for several reasons. Others will see these sword, spear, archer, riding divinity as one rank lower than the actual value. What? This effect disappears when his true name is deduced or revealed. Wait, what? So everyone will see like, oh yeah, I'm a Saber 4-star, but then suddenly like, no, I'm Karna. No, then he's like an A, but no, oh shit. And okay, sword, spear, archer, riding. Dude, we literally have 4 classes there he could be. Like, Saber, obviously, archer, and rider. I would actually love to see that. I was actually thinking on a little bit of a tangent here, because yesterday when I was supposed to sleep, my brain, as usually, went wired on all other stuff instead. And I just was thinking, like, I would love to see more of other servants than like Artoria and all of that, you know? I know Artoria is kind of like this safe character and all that to use and all that, but still. I was actually thinking of making a video of it, like some things I really don't like with FGO, talking about all the random stuff, but also make a video about some things I really like about FGO, you know, to balance our things out. So I might, oh god, I might do a video about it, talking about it, while something, cause, and then you have like Karna. I would love to see like, I mean, I don't want it to be like 20 different Karnas, you know. As I said in the past, I like to have a little bit of diversity on the characters and all. But I wouldn't mind to at least get like 1 or 2 extra versions of all characters, you know. I mean, Eric Ryder, maybe? Eric, yeah, he comes there on his Viking boat like, or he just go. His noble fans could literally be that he picks up his boat and throw it at me. Dude, how badass would that be? And okay, we're not supposed to talk about Eric here, but I just random thought, you know. That's what I think. Mana burst flames A. The power to infuse mana into his weapon. For Karna, blazing flames become mana that dwells in his weapon. This skill is constantly active and any weapon Karna's hand is affected by this effect. What? Dude, that is pretty fucking bonkers. Holy shit. OP, man. OP. I'm losing here. Oh man, he 3 noble phantoms even. Kavasha and Kundala, O son, become male. Here's a mail to the sun god, Sunya, was that your name? Oh yeah, here you have. And we have a mail to Zeus, Greaser. Oh, it's me. He's fucking a swan or something like that. Like, oh sir, do I disturb you? And it's like, oh, don't worry, I always fuck something up. Well, that is true that. Okay. Joking aside. Karna's mother, Kunti. Nej, why do I shouldn't laugh. I'm sorry. I just read as Kunti, like, oh, my mother, you Kunti. Oh my god. Oh no. Well, my mother is a cunty. Yeah, you just sorry. Oh, calm down. Feared becoming an unmarried mother and made a wish to Surya, asking for golden arm and earrings to protect their son. What? I don't really get this. Kunti. Karna's mother feared becoming an unmarried mother, okay? And made a wish to Surya, asking for golden armor and earrings to protect their son. What has that anything to do with being unmarried mother? Legit, that does it make sense to anyone? I mean, I feared becoming an unmarried mother and made a wish to Surya to protect their son. But what have to protect their son to do with anything unmarried mother? It doesn't. I would have been feared becoming an mother losing their child and made a wish to Surya. That would make more sense. Then I could understand that, like, oh yeah, I wish for that for my son to be protected and all that, you know. But feared becoming an unmarried mother. What? Okay, the only thing I can imagine is that fear of becoming an unmarried mother is because, you know, she fucked God, and God, you know, marriage with God might be not be the optimal route, I guess. But it still feels very weird. Ah, well, whatever. This is a powerful defense in noble phantoms that releases the sun's radiance. Hot. Since the light itself taking form, even the gods find difficulties. Oh my god. It is unified with Karna's flesh. It is sealed in fate gold, but its armor is visible in his first or second ascension. Dude, why does it feel like they really try to make this character as OP as possible? Like, holy crap. Oh yeah, passively is a noble phantasm armor that is like the sun radiance, like melting everyone. And you have a mana burst flame that is active all the time. Like, holy crap. Brahmastra Kundala, Brahma, curse me. Fuck you. And you die. And the counter... no advances Karna received from the Brahman Parashurama. He manifests as a bow if his class is Arch. Ooh. Or a different projectile if his class is anything else. Any effect of Karna attribute of intense heat, one hit becomes comparable to a nuke. How is this guy even balanced? He doesn't feel like slides fair compared to any other character in this game so far. Like, holy shit. Vasavi Shakti, a sun abide to death. What? The single-use spear of light that can take down even the gods. A spear of mortality made of lighting. Is it supposed to be lightning or made of light? Because lighting is... That's not a real word, right? That's not weird to me. It manifests in exchange for his armor, replaces tremendous defensive power for a powerful spear with anti-divine properties. Okay, so... He has soup armor that is like the sun. He has a portable nuke. And then he can, if wanted to, like, change his armor to a weapon, a spear that can, well, kill gods. Okay. I mean, I would appreciate it if they... How the fuck did Sieg defeat him in Apocrypha? Just reading these things is like, dude, il est impossible. I mean, I guess if Karna did go full out, obviously, because Karna is a good guy and all that, yes, but still, like, holy crap. Whew, that's intense. Personality. At first glance, it tends to misinterpret as a heartless servant, callous and not mincing his words, but it actually has a moderate and thoughtful personality. Oh god. Oh yeah, it's not easy to be Lano. Ah yeah. He's something of a natural saint in how he accepts enemies and allies, regardless of circumstances, as valid. But why does he have an ability that can question the weak? That doesn't sound very saint-like to me. He respects everyone, under the idea that all people like flowers can effortlessly accept ideologies different from his own. The reason why he's so often mistaken for villain is because he sees through all falsehood and phrases his speech in a way that exposes the person's true nature. People trying to be good to get indignant when their inner darkness get pointed out, and people trying to be evil get enraged when their faint remnants of goodness get acknowledged. However, Karna assumed this probably saying too much when it's actually saying too little. Because he can't convey the part he was really supposed to, he's always hated at the end, or the person assumed Karna hates them. Yeah, I can imagine that, but okay, so that I guess that is part of like he can see the weak, you know. But I still think it's weird. I mean, I guess that is because that was I assume when I say the weak, like literally anyone that can't fight Karna, pretty much, which is pretty much everybody, and of course that he can see like get all the Facebook. Interactions or Twitter, like, yeah, you know what, I see what you've written on Twitter. Oh shit. And he's like, and you're like, something like that. Still, I mean, I can imagine that he seems a little bit off in a way, I guess. Maybe it's just me. I don't dislike him. I think it's because I just got really, really thrown off by discriminant of the poor, because this is here you have the reason why words are important, because he with opportunity to question the lives and the worth of the weak. For example, weak can be meaning many things, like does he mean weak that you can't fight him at all, like their strength, or do it mean weak by personality, like you have a weak character, so to speak. Then you have discriminant of the poor, which can be intertwined with weak, but also can be very different words. So it is just me getting like, I got a little bit thrown off by that. I'm sorry guys, I'm just focused on weird random shit, and not. I mean, I know it's just part of the entire character. It's not. Karna is in itself is, in my opinion, I like his character. But that is the thing when I read these. I love to read his stuff because it really gives me an insight in the characters. But at the same time, at times I become very like, what the fuck? And at times I'm like feeling like they are just, the writers are, kind of mixing it together. So maybe I should do something like this, but with Server Wanted, but I write document like this. Maybe that would be interesting. Motivating and attitude towards the master. There's no other servant more loyal than him, but due to his aforementioned way of speaking, it's easy for him to be hated by the master. He apparently took an immense shock when a previous master pointed out, you don't speak too much, you speak too little, and is doing what he can to fix that. He has no wish for the Grail. He was simply summoned for his power, and there is only to he's here only to attend this call. Okay. He seemed to be a guy that can be kind of like, self-pity, Dialogue example, I was above you and that's all that is to it. Nothing for you to be concerned about when he wins. I don't exactly hate it, but I have a problem with communication. Can people really understand each other through words? Dude, you and Kami-san would be fucking... Dude, I hope someone can draw that one day. Karna with Kami-san's can't communicate, Because both of them seem to be kind of fitting that, like, a previous master said something to me once. You don't speak too much, you speak too little. Since then I've been trying to find a way to fix that. It's working? Naruhodo, naruhodo. Yeah, I mean, I'm probably on this spectrum, well, rather speak too much. Because that is what I do when I get anxious. I start talking and I make random comments and random jokes and all. I don't even remember. Random. There we go. There was a word. Literally fucking my brain out. Holy shit, there's a lot there. Okay. Historical character image. A greatly variety of character appears in ancient Indian epic Mahabharata. But the fact the protagonist is Arjuna. And the greatest rival opposing Arjuna is him, Karna. He's also Arjuna's half-brother on their mother's side and has the blood of the sun god. With Arjuna as the protagonist, Karna should have inevitable fit into a villain role, but instead he's portrayed in Mahabharata story as a tragedy hero, and boasts immense popularity even in the present-day India as a hero and never stopped fighting, despite the constant torment of the caste system. Oh yeah, I forgot that India had the caste system and all that. Yes, that kind of sucks. When Karna's mother Kunti, oh my god, took care of sage Durvasa, he thanked her with a present, one mantra. It allowed her to summon forth any god and bear child of the god. What? As a test, Kunti summoned the son of god Surya and bears his child, a decision she comes to regret. Oh yeah, here comes the molten dick. And about maybe it's not that hard. It's just 4 billion Celsius at this moment. It's actually about 20 normally. Oh god. But okay. What Sage Durvasa? Yeah, here you get this coupon to summon a god and bear their child. Like what? As test Kunti, oh yeah. At the time, giving birth to a child before marriage was a huge problem, so the concerned Kunti discarded Karna in a river. Okay, now this explains the thing we had way up here about the no offense. Yeah, feared becoming a married mother and made a wish to seriously that. Yeah, now that makes sense. But this in many ways is in my consideration poor writing, because that left me confused. Fucking like, okay. So it was as I part of me assumed that had something to do because, you know, I'm married, can't take care of the child and not that like, but yeah, that is a little bit of a weird. Maybe it's just me. I'm sorry guys. I'm babbling, but yeah. Luckily enough, he's adopted by a charity couple and starts displaying remarkable martial art talent as he grows up. Cool. But why would you... Okay, Kunti is... Why... That sounds really like a cunt thing to do. I mean, okay, as a test, I'm just summoning a god and then like, oh shit, I'm not married, like... And to be fair, there are lots of people still that today that, oh, having child outside of wedlock, what are you? A hoe? Like, or something like that, you know? Which is fucking weird, man. That's fucking weird. In a Kaurava conference, Arjuna, one of the five Pandavas, showed transcendental archery skills. The audience showered him with praise, with only contrarian being Karna. Karna displays archery skills on par with Arjuna and goes as far as requesting 1-1 duel. However, the 5 Pandava brothers respond asking, what is your caste? In order to challenge Arjuna, a prince, you need to be at least a Kshatriya warrior, and Karna did not qualify for that. Luckily, Duryodhana, a descendant of the Pandavas, takes a liking to Karna and ushers him into kinghood. However, Karna's foster father appears there, exposing Karna's origin. He was the son of the charioteer. Damn. Damn you, daddy! Why you need to do that to me? Oh, fucking daddy. Karna was indignant at the Pandavan brothers for making his caste into laughingstock. He was completely fine with himself being mocked, but insulted his foster father. Karna sought to serve his new friend Duryodhana. Karna and Arjuna's mutual rivalry would deepen in the competition for Draupadi, who later became the wife of the Pandava brothers. Damn, she got it now, huh? Until the final seller who was on top of the Kurukshetra war. Sorry, Hard words for me. A war for territories breaks out between the 100 Karawa princes. Holy shit! How many princes are there? Like, yikes. And the 5 Pandava, the Padawans. At this time, a woman approached Karna as he commands his army. It was Kunti. Oh no! Kunti's approaching. Why do I hear boss battle music? Dude, I just imagine that JoJo meme, you know, menacing approaching, Kunti appear like menacing towards, like, in front of the army, like, oh shit. Then abandoned, who birthed and then abandoned Karna. She confessed to him that she is his mother. The Padawans are also sons of Kunti, therefore Arjuna is Karna's half-brother. So she would go out there in the middle of the war to just like, yo, Karna, I am your real mama! And then like, bye-bye, I'm gonna go home now. Like, what? Talk about fucking with the brain, man. Although Karna rejected her wish for him to switch to the Padawan brother's side, impressed by Kunti's courage to admit her shameful crime, he swore not to attack any brother than Arjuna. Welp, that's not nice. For that reason, Karna let non-Arjuna Padawan brothers escape the battlefield alive multiple times. Huh. I see. Later, immediately before the final battle, Indra, the thunder god, appears before Karna. Karna was under an oath to never reject a request from a Brahmin, who so when asked for his golden armor and earrings, that his noble founders Kavash and Kundala, he pieced away the item that was fused with his flesh. Ooh. Impressed by his outstanding nobility, Indra grants Karna a single divine spear, the one and only Vasavi Shakti. But even that wasn't a fair place for an armor that promised him de facto immortality. When Arjuna approached Karna in the final battle, he had no trace left of his former strength. With one curse making his chariots wheel get bogged down, another curse running unable to remember his weapon's true name, and without his immortality, Karna could no longer had any ways to avoid Arjuna's arrows. Because before the war, both parties agreed upon a rule: it's forbidden to attack anyone who is no longer able to fight. As long as that chariot was bogged, Arjuna was not allowed to shoot him. Ignore this rule, whispers Arjuna's charioteer Krishna. Oh shit. Arjuna listens to the devilish whisper and regret for the rest of his life. Karna, on the other hand, is weirdly proud of the fact that a hero on Arjuna's level will go so far as breaking rule to defeat him. Karna and Arjuna drew their bows with all their might, and in the end, Arjuna's bow shut down the sun. Dude. Goddamn. And to be fair, Karna had all this OP stuff and all that, and he was like, yeah, you know what? Okay, I'm gonna let all the Padawan brothers run away, except Arjuna. I'm gonna fuck him up. And now he was in a kind of a lost all his immortality. Then suddenly like, you know what? Now the rules should apply to me too, dude. Like, bitch, please. Honestly, I don't think Arjuna were that bad, actually, reading the stories like this. You know? Considering that they literally pumped Karna up with all the fucking things. You know? And considering that he had literally God weapon and all that jazz, I think I would do the same as Arjuna. Okay, I have the opportunity now, actually, for probably an only time. Better shoot. But man, dude, these epic old stories are really interesting, man. I need to read them sometime. Because I know it's hard to get the entire thing of the characters from just snippets like this. I mean, obviously, this is not the entire story and all that. But I still, to be fair, like Arjuna more than Karna. But you know, that's just me. Arjuna, his half-brother, with enough connection fate to him filled the entire books. One day we will be able to talk about one without talk about the other. So we hope. Edison. He's very similar to his old friend Duryodhana. Okay, so he's an engineer that steals other people's inventions and sell it and become rich on others' work. Cool. Unbelievably identical in the ways they have to get ahead of themselves and the ways they act like it's the end of the world when they fail. I guess that's something as well. But it's always pleasant to see how quickly they got back on their feet. Helena Blavatsky, someone who he knows through Edison, some in Caldera referred to as Edison's two mummies. Wait, so Karna and Helena counts as Edison's two mummies? That's odd. Okay. Oh well. Tamon and Maya, they are on good terms with each other for some reason. Tamon and Maya often approaches him for casual conversation, which is something Karna appreciates, but it's not all that much. Yeah. I guess so. Something like that. Comments from the illustrator. Having seen him appear before in CCC and Apocrypha, I was very happy for the change to draw him myself too. A Lancer is not a Lancer if they're not wearing tights. I said that even though those are not supposed to be tights, I believe Karna is designed as a man with his who is hot for the modern Japanese standard, but wasn't considered hot when he was alive. Just look at how he has no beard, his thin stick and dead fish eye. Although those are elements that make him look pretty in my drawing. I mean, I will agree, he has no beard. He's just like a stick. He needs meats on his body. I mean, I will say, I take Iskander over Karna any day. I like my men big, meaty with bear. Or Napoleon. But then again, he has some nice sideburns, so he's half beard at least. And yeah, we're gonna see potato right here. In's Obligate Archer is Karna's best, most fitting class here. Karna is the best of the 7 that could beat Gil here. I bet everyone in their own comment game. he's like outsmarting everyone. I like how when the illustrator describes Karna's feature, it doesn't necessarily make you imagine a super hot guy. I mean, I get, which is weird because he's literally the sun boy. But I think there might be inconsistent in Karna's history, but I'm not familiar enough with the Mahabharata to know, and it's 3 AM, so I can't be shown how much they even mess around with their interpretations there. Yeah, that's a problem. But yeah, I think Karna is a queer character. I don't hate him. I think he's more on the positive side, in general, actually. So yeah, I mean, he's not the character, I can say like this, he's not the character I would be like, man, I need to roll for him. But if I roll and I get him, I will be super for it. He's a good boy, though some of the story, or at least the parts from all of this with FGO and all that, was a bit confusing and felt a little bit like, okay. But otherwise, an interesting character, and I do really like him in Apocrypha, actually. Especially his final battle was pretty fucking bonkers. But yeah, so that was Karna. Good character. I gave him a B, a solid B. Mysterio Heroine X, no. Oh god. To be fair, I have zero effing attachment to this character. And if you love her, that is okay. If you hate her, that is okay as well. If you don't feel anything like me, but then again, I don't feel anything really about anything. That's okay too. But yeah, and that is what I hope when I do these videos, because I do obviously give my personal subject view on the characters. It doesn't mean that that is what the characters are. Obviously, we all have our subjective views on them. And Mysterio Heroine X, I mean, yeah, as I mentioned before, there's a reason why I want to make this video talk about, because do we really need this character? I mean, it's literally a saber with different outfit, and obviously, I mean, it's nice. It would have been better if they actually just gave her this outfit as an outfit, you know, for the original saber. I think that would be great. That would work perfect. Instead of making an entirely new character and making this like, we have original saber, we have Lily saber, we have Lancer saber, we have Alter saber, we have Alter Lancer saber, we have Mysterio saber, we have Mysterious Mecha saber, and I don't know what else. We can almost feel any role with those. What else we don't have? Oh, we have Swimsuit saber, so an archer. We lack Berserker, Caster, Ruler, and Avenger. But there's a few left, but still. I think it would be just better. To be fair, that's just my opinion, though. And then, of course, the entire, like, you know, gym clothes? Why? I mean, I assume it's because, you know, hot. I actually prefer this. At least she has some shorts on. I don't think I've actually seen this before. Is that Final Ascension? That was funky. That's some mecha stylish. That's pretty. That image was pretty cool, though, I will say. And I kind of like the mecha saber. Well, mecha Excalibur. Mexcalibur. Source April Fools. Oh, really? As an insists she's a saber. Honestly, I gotta say this right away as well. Her character in the game she's obnoxious. I personally, I haven't found her really fun or interesting. Mostly just like, oh, I need to kill all sabers. Like, okay. In a way, she suffers from the same thing like Blackbeard. Like, they have one specific trait or meme that just literally, you know, kabloom. It's literally what the character's surrounded by. I mean, I would actually like to see more serious with this, but I guess it's pretty hard when she's like, I'm from the space alien, I'm Star Wars. And then again, I mean, it's April Fool's, so I guess I shouldn't expect too much. I'm sorry about that. Ayako Kawasumi, you know, I don't know! Please, tell me. Appears in Back Alley Satsuki. Really? She appeared there? 12 Heroine Sanctuary Arc. Fake Grand Order. Strength... I'm gonna see some... There we go. Strength B, Endurance C, Agility A, Magic Luck B, Luck D, Novel A++? Nani? That's insane, Daddy! Holy shit. My god. Cosmo Reactor. A reactor that's cosmic. Cool. Cosmo, like in Fairly Godparents? It's allowed only to be shining saber. The reactor reacts to many things, like the plot, for example. Oh god. I mean, I know this is supposed to be, but oh my god. The worst thing is that I know this is an apocryphal joke and shouldn't be taken serious, but from my understanding, all events and all of these things are canon in FGO, making this like literally, we should take this serious inside the FGO universe, which makes this just fucking weird actually, because yeah. The reactor reacts to many things, like plot, for example. I mean, it's a funny thing. There's something I could make up, like, yeah, it's a reactor, it reacts to many things. Hey. But when you're actually gonna entwine this to a serious setting, like... What? Riding EX. What? Talent for riding. She can't manage most mountain vehicles, but she has amazing effect when it comes to piloting junk spaceships, to the point that she can make ship with no warp functioning warp. What is she, an orc from 40k? Well, if I press this button, it will warp. No, sir, that will self-detonate. No, in my mind, we will warp. Beep. And they warp, because that's how orcs work. Present concealment. Are you implying sabers have that? It's actually ranked EX, but I see it since she completely denies it. That's pretty good. I have skills, but I suppress it internally. But... yeah. Or am I just overthinking because that this is not actually taken serious considering... I mean, obviously a pre-fools is a pre-fools, but the entire thing of, like, in the game, it is... oh, backup fire EX. Using mysterious communication devices, she can have Do Stallion 2 automatically perform backup fire. In Duel Between Night, there's no such thing as dirty trucks and unhandled tic-tacs. Is this intention? I think it is. Yeah, it's not... oh yes, there's nothing as dirty trucks and unhandled tic-tacs. Damn you. Damn you, assassin saber wannabe. Nah. Instinct C+. Considerable downgrade compared to normal Furia, but ranks itself up to A rank instinct for anti-saber purpose only. Galactic Meteor Sword. Ooh, is it Meteor? Is that your dick? See, yeah, cock. See, I got it. A power given to Saber that can destroy even stars. Okay. Also known as the sword that absolute kills Saber. Since it's super effective against sabers, wouldn't you agree that make her the greatest saber of all? Getting a hemorrhage just reading this. Himitsu Caliber, named as Victory Sword. Holy sword that boasts a tremendous power against sabers. They don't launch beams, but they're covered in them. Also, they make this neat, low, rigid boom, boom, boom sound every time they swing them. And yes, I wonder if we ever heard that before. Hey, I'm sure I've heard that somewhere before. I beat into the game. The wielding sword of opposite attribute requires tremendous power management. That goes into show out of the ordinary hero. Out of the ordinary Heroine X is. It seems like light and darkness are strong when they mingle. Just like a balanced Jedi. City. You know, Sith and Jedi. City. Or Yeffy. A personality like Arthuria's but without any of the seriousness. She's overly serious, driven, and absolute unforgiving of evil. Because she also got a boost to her quick temper, she was turned into a foolhardy shareman type of character. This honor makes her easily deceived. She exceedingly loves, hates, and grieves over sabers. She's adamant that she's the only saber the world needs, and make a point that some underhand trickery is necessary for that purpose. But due to her innate goodness, she is less than successful with this. No matter how she spins it, she can't turn it into a villain. Okay. Motivation and attitude towards master. I pray that all say besides me perish. Right to the point there. Another desirable option is that they stop calling themselves sabers and get some other classification like maybe attacker or swordsman. I mean, attacker okay, but swordsman? Saber? I mean, sabers are literal swordsmen. I mean, she's a blonde bimbo, so I guess we can't expect too much out of her. As her base is still who she is, she will never have a bad attitude towards a master. However, given the opportunity, she will try to unlock the saber other than herself. She will try to unlock the sabers other than... Try to unlock... What? Okay. That's weird. Die, saber other than me. No one become a saber overnight. Remember to sleep early, wake up, always eat all of your vegetables, and take breaks whenever necessary. Look, master, this is my new form. The feeling of fur type saber is now something too small and meaningless for me to mention. My new objective is become the strongest saber to be of use to you. Okay. Oh. Character's image. It all begins with mysterious Heroine X appearing for April Fools in April 1st, 2013. The blue scarf, the hat, a hog piercing through it, the visible dangers adorn holy sword, her true identity is Arturia Pendragon. The most notorious main hero she was supposed to be. Feeling threatened by the rise of red saber and black saber, she swore to eradicate all sabers. Going by logic, her class was set as an assassin. Dude, there's no logic here at all. If anything, if the logic was like that, she would become an archer, because archers are good against sabers. She worked as a main heroine in a newly introduced mysterious world, the Servant Universe. Since evil servant can go wild as they want, American style on parallel worlds in a Servant Universe, the mysterious Heroine X hides her identity with her hat and scarf and fiercely fight night and day against the world destruction team Captain Nicola. Tesla? Wait, why does Tesla deserve to be the evil one? Well, also since this world has a condition where the villagers don't die, they're only sent to jail, from where they can escape when they want to joyful and cheerful go back doing their evil works. Ah, yes. The lack of the power of children entertainment. Scooby-Doo. Sometimes they do die, or kill makes someone die, switch the hero side or become zombies. Ah, zombies. Cool. It's a nonsense land where all characters of all worlds are bound to hero and villain character roles that get rested when they go back to their home place, making the character development start back from scratch. In Fate Grand Order, the number of sabers increase exceptionally. She says this increases fills her with desire to kill, and there are enemies worthy of her holy sword, or some crap like that. Oh my god. Okay, what is this? Saber that must be destroyed. What the fuck is this? Sobetai I just imagine that totally the district is a... Somehow it kind of makes me think on like... oh... What was the name of that manga? With... What's the name? Manji? Something like that? That... the immortal, something like that. He's immortal samurai. It's an older... very brutal manga where he's like... Literally like is immortal and fighting, and this girl he's helping. Oh, Blade Immortal, something like that. I can think of that at least. The same. Well, okay. Arturo Lita too soft. No self-awareness about her own softness. What? I mean, imagine if it was Blackbeard saying that. Everyone like, FBI, get over! But no, you never take me alive. Ah, shit, it shot me. A mysterious Sailor X. Who are you? Someone from episode 2, perhaps? Oh my god. Dude, I would fucking love if they're gonna be adding random Star Wars references like that. I would be awesome happy if they added like someone like Jar Jar appearing as Jar Jar Binks. I'm just saying. Let's see. She was a character from One Type Moon's April Fool's project and one I always loved. So I gladly accepted the job, but her design was already complete. So when it comes to make alternate design whenever I put something in or took something out, it felt wrong. My only option was to think outside the box, ready to be schooled for it, and so I sent the final form and got okay against my expectations. But then, who even is she? Sophisticated beauty. No. Potato. No. I think I know what Potato's thought is about this character. And yeah, I will agree. I mean, I don't care really much that she's in the game. She's a character I just don't find interesting, really. Because, yeah, as said, they're trying to make this joke of all things, but then we're also supposed to take it seriously in the FGO universe, if I'm right. And if not, we're not supposed to do that. That means that we are not supposed to take the events seriously in the game, which I was told we were supposed to do, because there are actually things happening in that world, so to speak, in FGO. So yeah, I'm not against the idea, because I think I said it in the past, actually. I would love to see characters, like futuristic characters, because, you know, since the Holy Grail summons heroes from the past, present, and the future, you literally could summon, like, an Titanic war machine from the future, like, I am Halo 5. I mean, obviously, we wouldn't know it because, you know, we haven't seen it. It haven't existed yet in our world, but that would be awesome, wouldn't it? I would love that. Instead, of course, we get a Saber, Artoria new version. Which I think is a little bit weird, but I mean, in the end, she's there. I don't really care about it. It's nothing I'm like, oh god, I need to get her. I do like the concept here, though. But as said, I think she's a character that I think would be just better to add and suit for the original Artoria or something like that. That's just my thoughts about it, though. But yes, that was the 2 characters for today. And thank Potato for helping me make this out so I can read and check about it. I love to do that. And thank every one of you that been watching. What is your opinions about Karna and the Mysterious Heroine X? And if you disagree or agree, whatever, with each other and with me, we're civil people here. At least I hope so. And yes, I will be back next week with more FGO Thirstday. So thank you everyone. See you later on, and have a continued super great day.